Hello fellow woodworkers, this is the garage woodworker. One of the most wasted spaces in our houses is spaces behind doors. Unfortunately they are not very big, but here I'm going to put a little organizing container shelf unit that will allow me to hang all my belts, maybe my ties, and have a couple of little shelves that will allow you to put small items like jewelry boxes and etc. And it will be a very useful build, especially for tiny spaces or spaces like this that it's totally unutilized and doesn't lend itself for many things. I usually don't like taking measures, but this is a project that requires measure. So our opening is 25.5 inches, and then the width, the height of course is not important, so we're going to figure that out in our garage. So let's go to the garage and start working. Cut the board to 5 inches and now I'm going to half it to 2.5. So I simply made a mark at the 2.5 point, and I will bring it to our saw, our band saw. And the easiest way I found to do this is simply move the fence and attach the wood I want to cut to the fence, and then simply and as you see, our wood is exactly the right length. I'm sorry, the right width. So now we need to give it a little bit of interest. Do you think we should do the same on this or make a curve? To give it a little character, we are going to cut this part and we're going to repeat that on the bottom as well. We're going to have to freehand this. And as you see, I'm not very good at freehanding. Make sure it's on the same side. Mark it again. Do you want to do this?
Sure.
Now ready to continue. We have clamped our two pieces and we have made marks. This is the mark for our first shelf. This is our mark for our second shelf, and I'm thinking to put a top here. We're going to see how it looks without it. And then we've made marks to make holes to put dowels so we can put my belts and my ties around them. In order to make sure that we are doing this at the same point for both. The easiest way is to drill both boards at the same time, and that's what we're doing. We're going to put in order to minimize cost. We're only using material that I have on the shop for this project. So I don't have enough dowels to make 3/8 openings, but I have a dowel that's a slightly smaller one. It's about 3/4. So we're going to create a 3/4 hole in the middle here to put the smaller one and keep some symmetry. Actually hits this scrap wood. Another perfect fit. Yay. Alright, so the next step is making our shelves, and we know that the width here is 2.5, so we are going to go to our bandsaw and set it to 2.5. Now we also know that it is, this is about 1.5 inches, and we need a 25.5 inches length, width, so we need to cut those to 23 inches. Right? 24? 24 inches. My math failed me there. Alright, you want to make this cut? I guess we need one more, right? Well, this is a little wider, so
Right, so you need to trim that one. We need one more, because I don't think we can get 3 out of this, right? Correct.
Alright, so it's time for dry fitting now. Let us put everything together and we'll get back to you. As you can see, the jigsaw did a very good job with the cut. A lot of people don't like jigsaws, but even for something as finished as this, I'm very happy with the outcome. So now we're going to assemble it and we're going to show you the final product. You can cut your dowels any way you like. I have this little small table saw and I like it for dowel cutting, but of course you can do a hand saw if you want, or any other device you have. This one, right? I simply roll the dowel into the blade and it gives me a very nice and precise cut. This is a very inexpensive tool, and if you do small projects, it can be invaluable. And this is an idea of our finished project. We are going to put something here on front to keep items from falling off. And at this moment I'm thinking about the rope, and we'll show you in a moment what we think to do. But we are going to go ahead and assemble it. We are going to use glue, and we're going to use brads to connect these pieces. And as soon as we're done, we're going to get back with you. And this is the design we came with for the little shelves. So you now see the finished project. I think it came out very well. We are going to use glue and brads to keep it all together. And we might show you a little bit of that, but we're going to come back when we're all finished and we're ready to install it. I'm not sure if I can hit this one. Yay me! Need to clear this glue. Okay. What?
Flip your board, or you're gonna do it upside down. I think you still did it upside down, like the board needs to be. Well, I'm just looking at.
Let's put one of the sauce. So here's our fitting project, and a couple of tips. Because it is very difficult to put a square here, I don't have a square that small. We use little squares that we made out of wood, and we put them inside to ensure that our shelves were square. This is just an easy way to know that. Also, to make sure that the distance here was the same, we just use a piece of scrap, and as you can see, we are on the same distance. You see again one of our squares, and as you can see, it has a very nice tight fit, and that tells us that our shelves are square. So if you have pieces like that, don't throw them away. This, if you remember in the beginning of the video, came from shaping this shelf, so this came out of this. So these are great little devices to use if you want to have something square but you do not have the tools. We used two of them, and that made the job much easier, and I'm going to keep those for future use. If you want to see what this looks like, here it is, and let's take it upstairs and see it upstairs. In order to attach the device to the wall, we're going to use these similar triangles, and we're going to attach them in the back of our bench here, not our bench, our shelf. And this we didn't cut very well, but that's not critical. And we're going to glue them and brand nail them, and then we made holes that allow screws to pass through, and that will securely keep it on the wall. So this will be very secure. We decided to put it on two shelves. Where do you want it, here and here, or here and here?
Either.
Okay. So we are ready to do that, and as soon as we attach them, we were going to show you how it looks. We have brad nailed and used glue to hold these little stops here, and our screws go easily through them, and of course they will come out from the other side, and they will keep it on the wall. So this is the way we decided to attach it on the wall. All right. definitely hit the wood here, which is great. Where do you want me to be? Sorry. I thought you put my bigger screwdriver, but I didn't. All right. Alright friends, we might paint this white to match the rest of the closet, but other than that it is finished. The only thing we did not take into account is that the builder actually has built both this and the wall crooked, so we should have checked for that first and take into account to build the thing crooked so it will look straight. It looks a little crooked now because it's on crooked walls, so we don't have enough of a play to adjust it. But that's a lesson for the next device we're going to build. But here is an idea that will allow you to create space behind the door, which otherwise would be dead space. I hope you enjoyed today's project, and if you did, please like, subscribe and save, and we will see you soon with another project.